So today I'm going to give some really important advice for upcoming YouTubers. I just want to share a concept that I see beginner YouTubers, people still figure themselves out, not in the full-time range, that often I see don't understand this concept. And it is like literally the number one thing that if you don't get this, if you're not aware of this, you will never ever become a full-time YouTuber. You will never even really approach that, because what you're doing, and you don't even realize it, is you're capping your content. You're putting this glass ceiling on your content. That it's like this concept is the difference between your videos getting 10,000 views and 300,000 views. It's literally that important. And the better you understand this concept, the better your videos are going to do. So the concept is retention. Okay. There's a whole lot of other stuff to YouTube. There's getting people to click on your videos. That's like titling and thumbnails. There's actually just having good content, which I can't really help you with that. That's kind of your own thing you got to figure out. But the one thing I can help you with, the one thing that no matter what, is early video retention. Okay. So the biggest mistake I see YouTubers make is their intros suck. They put 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds sometimes of context at the front of their video. And this is, again, literally, this whole idea is like the difference between your videos, again, doing 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views. You know, it's like, fine, but you probably want more. And those exact same videos doing like 300,000 plus views, okay? So what happens? You have to think in the mind of a viewer, okay? I don't know you, right? And I click on your video. I was like, oh, that's an interesting topic. I'm gonna click on it. If you don't get to the actual content that I'm looking for within like 10 seconds, like it's really, really audacious to think that me as a viewer, like I'm just going to trust that you're going to get there if you haven't got there in the first 10 to 15 seconds. Like we understand our attention like sucks now, right? So what you need to do is like a YouTuber, you need to like think in the brain of a viewer, right? And so if I'm giving you a video on a topic, the first thing, this is what I did in this video, is you need to say what the video is, okay? You need to say, this video is like, I'm going to be giving you advice. Literally the first thing is I'm going to be giving you advice for YouTube. So that's what you need to do. The very first sentence of your video needs to be what the thing is. Don't give me this like backdrop. Don't give me like, there are creative ways to do this, but if you're really just starting out on YouTube, I really recommend like, just say what the video is. Like today we're going to be ranking like the top 5 couches in zombies. Okay. Just get to it. You can have like maybe one more sentence of context. If it's a really complicated thing, sometimes you do need more, but I really mean this. You don't need your intro to be more than 15 seconds, and you really don't even want it to be that much. So I want to just give you guys some examples from my own content over the years, because this is a concept that I think innately understood, but I wasn't ever able to like verbalize it until I started like my 4th YouTube channel. So the first video we're going to look at here is this is the top 5 wastes of points in Call of Duty Zombies. This was, I did a lot of top 5s over the years, but this was the first top 5 that I uploaded, and like it just banged. It wasn't like a slow kind of gradual. It was like the first weekend it had like 1 million views. I just remember this video doing so well. And I want to show you why. A big reason why, anyway.
What is going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and today I am back bringing you another top 5. And in this episode, we're going to be going over the top 5 biggest wastes of points in Call of Duty Zombies. So we're going to...
Okay, so 9-10 seconds. You could shorten that up a little bit, but that's pretty good, especially for like 7 years ago. That's pretty to the point. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing today.
We're going to be looking at everything from box hits to perk buys. Guys, it's going to be a great top 5. If you could leave a...
We're going to be looking at everything. So I introduced what it is. We're going to be looking at things like boxes, like is the box a waste of points, at perks. You could do this better, right? You could like be switching the gameplay to actually show what I'm talking about. I was lazy, but I'm introducing the video, giving you like a little piece of context.
Like that would
Please
be
leave
great.
a like.
But let's get into it.
You don't need that like. But anyway, that's 17 seconds. 17 seconds intro, especially for like 7 years ago. That's pretty good.
Coming in at our number 5 spot.
And then boom, we're into it. That was so quick. A lot of people, what they would do here, okay, is they would, after that 18-second mark, they would start to provide more context. They would go, now, what are the criteria as to why I'm doing this list? Well, I'm going to be basic. No, here's the thing. Never front end a video with a ton of context, okay? First of all, it's just you're not in the content, so people aren't going to be like, what is this? I'm clicking off. I like, he's not talking about what I clicked on the video for. The other thing though is when you front end a video with context and then you start talking about all this stuff, like me as a viewer, I'm not going to remember every single piece of detail. So let's say I say number 5. What is?
Thought we have the Bowie knife.
Bowie knife. Okay, the Bowie knife is a waste of points. So now I've introduced you to the context, the content. Now I can slowly bring in context if you need it. So like, okay, the Bowie knife is a waste of points. So why do I think the Bowie knife is a waste of points? Well, let me give you the first piece of context as to our rating system, right? That is so much more effective as a storyteller than just front-ending it. It's so lazy. It's like, you're just regurgitating all this information. The viewer's not going to remember it. But if you go intro, number 5 spot, like literally do this. Do like if you're doing like lists, do intro, just quicken in, give the first piece, like give them that as fast as you possibly can. And now that they know what the number 5 spot is, tell them like, hey, this is what our rating system is. And you don't have to give a minute of context, but you can say this is like my reasoning as to this. And then as you move on, you could say, you could slowly kind of breadcrumb context in as it relates to the content. Don't front end it. Really important thing. And this like, again, this is the difference between 10,000 views, 100,000 views, a million views. It's a major thing. If you're not doing this, you're just capping yourself. I want to look at 20. I want to look at some more videos here. Okay, I'm going through everything. This is a really good example of a video that I put a ton of work into. I beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This is a Pokemon video. So this is me playing. I basically emulate like the main boss of the game for anyone who doesn't play Pokemon.
With the release of Brilliant Diamond and
It's gonna be a little quiet.
The Sinnoh League champion is without a doubt the strongest trainer in the entire franchise.
Okay, so do you understand why this is not a good intro? I say Cynthia, like
Cynthia. With the release of
Brilliant Diamond,
the Sinnoh League champion is
she's without a doubt the strongest. Like it's just, I'm not really telling you what this video is about.
Interesting overlooked fact about her is that, like Dawn, Gen 4's protagonist, Cynthia is actually
like, now I'm going into like where she's from. You still don't know what the video is really.
We know her to be, and in fact, it's likely.
Still don't know. Like 25 seconds in, I'm just providing like context, and this is like the other thing. It's really important. Is I think people think, oh, I need my intro to give all this background information and like, oh, Cynthia is from this place, and it's like, whoa, no, like, just get to what the point of the video is. Like, this is the biggest thing. It's like it's like this. It's not like meant to be egotistical, but in a way, it's really like I said, it's audacious to assume as a YouTuber that like a viewer is just gonna sit through all this fluff. Like that's what it is. It's fluff. The biggest thing is you just need to get to the point of the video. Get to the point as fast as you possibly can so that you are now in the content, right? There's intro, which is important. You do need to like give them that like, like there's a reason like every single Mr. Beast video starts with like, I did all this, and you do have to intro it, but just get to content as fast as possible, right? It's really important. I think that is everything. So if you're making lists, my advice is, or like a tier list, just start into the content, right? Let me show you one more example. I think what would also be good is to show you some really good ideas. I'm really starting to refine this concept quite a bit. So here we go. This this is on my new Pokemon channel. This is like, I personally think like this is some really good stuff. Just to go over like what to do. Okay, so this is 27 rare Pokemon you'll never own.
From a Squirtle with Zap Cannon to a special Charmander you can only get on your birthday, this is 27 more rare Pokemon you will never own. So in 2002...
Boom. That's an intro, all right? That's an intro. Now, this content gets a little soulless. I'm going to be honest. It's not really my favorite content to make, but if you're looking for a blueprint, this is it, okay? 27 rare Pokemon you'll never own. First of all, like that's just like kind of an interesting topic. Like rare things are always like interesting to people, unique things. Rather than actually saying what it is, I give you like a little teaser, okay?
From a Squirtle with Zap Cannon.
This is a water Pokemon. Water Pokemon can't learn electric. That's crazy. Like that is instantly like, what the heck?
To a special Charmander you can only get on your birthday.
The Charmander is more just like an easily recognizable Pokemon. And then that's only like 3 seconds, right? Grab your attention. This is what this video is. And boom, we're into the content. 9 seconds. And this is a channel with 60,000 subscribers, 400,000 views. With the new games that came out just here, I think this is probably the best intro. This is like a really just good video idea. It's a really good video. Champion Gita. So the new like the top like final boss of this game is terrible. Like she's really easy. So first of all, it's a great title. The thumbnail is it's controversial, but it's true. You can be controversial, but you have to be right. So it just says this chick here is awful. And the video itself, yeah, it's probably important that I show like some examples.
This is Gita. She's the top champion
so,
of Pokemon.
I introduced Gita. Now you know who she is.
On Scarlet and Violet. And I think she's terrible.
Boom. 5 seconds. 6 seconds. That's all it takes. Topic, or like subject, topic. Like the subject is bad. That's it. That's all you need to do, right? And I think it's good because it kind of has like effect to kind of, like it kind of throws you off.
This is Gita. She's the top champion of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I think she's terrible.
Right. And then boom. And literally the rest of the video is content. There's no, you know. But actually, let's keep going through this because this video was like a lot harder. It wasn't just like a list. It was like a really like a video essay almost. So even if you don't understand Pokemon, I can like explain why this like makes sense.
Espartha, Go-Go,
so
Veluza,
this is
Avalugg,
context.
King Gambit, and her ace Glamora.
This is context, right? But I say she's terrible. This is her team.
For what is supposed to be the top trainer of Paldea, it's just not a very well-constructed team. So today we're going to first talk about why her team is bad, and then make changes to her team to make it a truly scary fight.
So then I kind of say what this video is going to be. So it's like, I hope this makes sense, but it's kind of layering, right? It's not just like, it's not like, hey guys, today, like, I'm going to be, like, what I could have done, how I could have done this video is I could have been, hey guys, today I'm going to be fixing Gita's team. And basically like this, we're going to be going through Gita's team. That's how I could have framed this video. But instead it's like, no, Gita is awful. That's so simple. That's so easy to hold on to. Intro that. And then I kind of like, this is our team. It's really bad.
It's just not a very well-constructed team. So today
and then it's kind of like, I feel like we've already got into the content, but then I'm like, so today we're going to be doing this. And it's first talk. It's kind of like a weave. It's not the best example, actually, I'm realizing.
Make changes to her team.
The intro hook is good, though.
To make it a truly scary fight. So to begin, I have 3 main problems.
And then the other thing is this is actually a bit of a complicated example, but I hope that does give you an idea. Like that's like a strong hook. At the very least. So I think that's really all I need to do. I hope that helps. Again, like I think after I started my Pokemon channel, I've really tried to like comprehend this stuff more than I have on my older channels, where my older channels was like I just had the intuition about how to make good content. Now it's like I feel like I can really verbalize it, and understanding it better, I want to be able to help other people. So that is my advice, right? Again, just to show you this channel, okay? Almost every video on this channel does like over 100K views. But if you look at it, because this is such a small channel, it has like 60,000 subs, like you have like 300K, 400K, 300K, 300K, 800K. But eventually you're gonna see a video that flopped, that I didn't do a good job with, 20,000 views, right? So like what this shows is if I just did like the classic lazy YouTuber thing where it's like a minute intro and like I'm just relying on the people that really like me that will like sit through that garbage, that's what every video on this channel would be doing. But because I understand like the idea of like hooking the viewer, and then it also ties into like the content and just like having good ideas and like good thumbnails and all that stuff. I think the thumbnails are different. I wouldn't say they're necessarily good, but they stand out. That's basically how I have this channel that is running like 400,000 views, you know, and a lot at this time this channel had like 20K subs, you know. So it's just, this is how you see these YouTubers do it, right? It's in the hook. And if you guys enjoy this, maybe I'll do one for like good thumbnails, good titling. But yeah, if you don't get this concept, you're just going to be spinning your tires and you're never going to be doing well. So much love, and I'll see you later. Bye.